woman wants 5 kids, but she want to be married. Get those 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? We finna see,
Oh,
man.
you're giving your man an ultimatum. Why?
Yes. Well, so I pushed
She
out
should
three
do.
kids.
Uh huh.
I feel like
All right, 3 kids.
a woman's ultimate sacrifice is childbirth.
Nah, for
And
real
if
though.
you want five
I
kids,
agree.
we
I
already
agree
have
on
three.
that. I agree on that.
If I'm pushing out these kids, I feel like I deserve a ring.
Okay. So he wants two
Okay,
more
okay.
kids. Two more kids.
So how y'all feel about that? So in order for her to man have more kids, she need a ring. I mean, you already got three, two more. You gonna change? I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Got it. How you feel
I
about that? You
guess I
want two more
don't know.
kids?
Um, I did, but my last child, I almost died. So it was
So
just like
sorry.
Damn.
it was like scary. So I'm like,
You're kind of iffy right now.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay then. How does Rome's reluctance to propose make you feel?
whenever I bring it up, it's like he gets irritated. So it hurts my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm like, I'll playfully be like,
Yeah.
just be like, hey,
Nah,
like,
she ain't playing though.
when is this gonna happen? Like, are you
Yeah.
gonna do this? Or I'll be like,
Nah,
I'll
she
show
ain't
him like
playing though.
videos of
But how long
people
they been
being
together
like
though?
proposed to, and he'll be like, the more you ask is gonna like hold off because like you're asking and you can't make me, you can't force me to do something. Like it's on my time. But I'm like, it's not just on you. Like we should be able to talk about this. We should be able to like
Yeah,
come to an
I
understanding.
feel
Yeah.
like proposing and stuff like that. Not or I guess like the whole time in the world is like it's really on the man. But sometimes you can have that conversation with your significant other too, and like I could probably talk things out for like if y'all ready for that or not. But sometimes like Western society like more like it's on the man to do a certain thing. I don't know.
And
Communication about it.
But every
exactly.
every every relationship is on its own category, so teach his own.
So what happened if Rome doesn't meet the timeline?
Oh, he gotta go.
He gotta go.
But what's the timeline?
I love him. Like
Yeah.
he's like the only man that I see myself being with. The
That's
only
not
person like
crazy,
I've
bro.
ever just like actually like I've
Cause
this is
like
my
a lot of women be saying that about the person they be with. It's really
first
interesting though. To
relationship
be
for
honest,
real. So it's like I want this. Like this is all I want.
Yeah.
cause people be
That's all
finding
you want.
person
And
for
you have
them.
3 kids together.
Exactly.
So
Man,
you're
you
like,
care
I
more
want to
thing
build a
glitching that ain't it, boy.
Exactly.
You want that
Boy, I
commitment.
got them
Exactly.
diamond glitching.
How does Rome's love language compare to yours?
He likes physical touch.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not used to that because
Okay.
I come from like a family that don't really like well, a mother that didn't really like say like I love you and
Okay,
like
okay.
didn't like hugs or anything. Like I'm not used to that. So when we got together and that's all he wanted to do is just like
It's
I'm just
weird,
standoffish
yeah.
and I feel bad because like he'll feel like I don't like him or I don't love him and that's not the case. Like
And so what does he say? Do you express them and tell him like this is because of the way I was raised? It makes me uncomfortable.
yeah, he's very understanding. I've compromised and I'm starting to be a little more touchy. But like
Okay, well at least you're doing your part. Okay.
exactly.
And she
How
trying
old are
though,
your
you
children
know.
again?
My oldest daughter is 5. She just turned 5, and my son is 3,
3.
and my baby just turned 1.
Oh, so you got your hand.
Yeah, they got a good little family, you know.
Oh,
He
so
look
you
he
got
look
your
just like
hands
your
full.
dad, the one that
Yeah.
blue,
Oh,
boy.
I mean
Yeah.
like full.
Yeah,
Them babies following you around everywhere. 5, 3, and 1.
I was stressed.
I can
miss
imagine.
them.
Oh yeah.
I missed them.
Yeah.
Because I can only imagine. Hold on, going back to this touch. He wants you to touch. Are you touched out? Because I know they
Yes.
touching you all day long.
I'm,
Like,
I'm so touched out.
For real though.
touched
Like,
out.
yeah, like every day it's mommy. He'll be right there, and they'll come straight to me. He'll be like, "Stop doing that. I'm right here," and I'm just like, "Go to your father."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Go."
Do you feel hurt?
Kind
I'm
of, but
taking
no.
this
Yeah,
as a no.
not
Like
really.
you said it all right there. You said,
Like, not really.
yeah. Do you feel like you have childhood trauma that is affecting you?
Yeah, a
Okay.
lot. I was physically, verbally, and mentally abused.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Because it just gives me context of like where you're at and why things are important to you. Well, I think everyone, it's time to meet Rome. So please welcome Rome to the
Yeah.
social. We can hear his side of the story.
My boy Rome,
You get into
man.
heated arguments daily?
Yes, we argue like around 2 or 3 times a day.
Damn.
Most of the time, it's never even anything like serious, but then it'll start from something small and it'll just gradually just get worse and worse.
What's triggering your arguments?
I'm not really sure what actually like triggers it, but like anytime we disagree, it's just not a good scene.
Got it, got it. And I know she gave you an ultimatum recently.
Yes.
And do you remember what the ultimatum was for?
I had to propose before the beginning of the year, this year.
And did you?
No.
Hey, but we 3 months in,
Is
boy.
that what
It's
one of the
over.
arguments is about?
A lot of times, yes, that's the argument.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she wants something more. Why do you feel like you can't give it to her?
It's not that I don't want to give that to her, because that's also something that I want too. But like, I want us to be in like a good space together before I like.
Nah, they still argument's still gonna argue it's in every relationship, but then again, like it's like I don't know, like only he knows when it's time to like propose, not at the same time, because you the man, like you know how it's going.
Like take that
That's
next
it.
step. I don't want it to just be like forced. Even though that's something that I want, sometimes it's like a push. And I don't want to feel like I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. I want it to be when I feel like it's the right time for us to take that step.
Okay. How's this tension in your household affected the intimacy between y'all?
Once there's a argument or disagreement or like any back and forth, it's like the intimacy just takes a hit, and it's like a hard hit.
Yeah.
It'll be
bro.
like weeks
Weeks,
or
Dang.
sometimes months.
months.
Yeah. So
Is that true?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I just like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah. You describe your lady as quick-tempered. Explain.
So say if we are having a small argument about like, say something like, if I say, can you put the rinsed off dishes on this side and the dishes that aren't rinsed off on this side, and she doesn't do that, I'll say, like, I'll bring it up and say like, can you start doing this? And that can just,
Escalate. Escalate.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the way he
Little
says
small
stuff.
stuff like that.
he don't know that he has like
Nah, tone is everything though. You know what I'm saying? So how you say something, your tone can, you know what I'm saying, change that too. So you just gotta work on your tone too as a man.
a tone, like aggressive
Know what I'm
tone
saying,
to
bro.
him. And it's like, who wants to hear you like talk like that?
Do you feel like you
Right.
got an aggressive tone?
I know I do. It's like,
Like,
I try to,
You're talking about, yeah, I know.
like tone it down, because it's not me like being aggressive. My voice just like,
Gets aggressive.
yeah.
So why don't you go on dates?
Like it's something that I want to do too, because I like spending like one-on-one time with her. But now it's hard to do it like financially, if that makes sense. It's
Do you
just
not
hard.
want to propose because
okay.
you're not financially stable?
That's part of the problem.
Got it.
I
You feel love in
mean,
this relationship?
okay, it all makes sense now, bro. You don't wanna like propose to a girl and then you ain't gonna be able to provide the 100% need that she need. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that's why. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, from his
For
perspective.
the most part, sometimes it's kind of shaky a little bit.
Did you hear that?
yes,
What do you feel about what he just said right there?
I don't agree because I feel like I've been. I feel like I've been doing a lot trying to love you how you want to be loved.
I agree.
What can she do to make you feel more loved?
Just like words of affirmation.
It is sweet, right? It's like young couple. I mean, because all I see with y'all is love, respect, and care.
Not
Like,
for real, bro.
you're 23, you're 24? Let me tell y'all something. When I was 23 and 24, me and my partner was not talking to each other like that, and we ain't had no kids. And like, y'all are so respectful and loving of each other. And like, is this how it is at home?
Yes.
For the most
I
part.
believe it.
Like-
I believe every single bit of this. I mean, the thing here for me is I see two young people who are still trying to figure out how to deal with
Yeah.
life and how to deal with like past stuff that happened, particularly you.
Mm-hmm.
And then here you are, you've now taken on this responsibility with a woman you love, with your kids, and you're trying to figure it out. And you're doing a damn good job for more men that I know that's 30, 40, 50. Like,
Yeah, for real though. Nah, for real. You good, bro.
while over here trying to figure out like how do I take care of my girls' needs, how do I take care of my own financial needs, how I take care of my needs, how do I go after my passions, how I take care of these kids, and you're doing the same thing. You
I feel like she want to just hurry up and get into marriage, but like he don't feel like he in the right state. I guess financially, that's what that what he said. But that makes sense though. Like,
You got 3 babies at home. Y'all are overwhelmed. Through that overwhelmed, y'all are trying to figure out what to do. And for you, it seems like the logical next step is we need engagement.
Yeah.
Because that's going to give us security to know whatever. But I got to tell you something. And this is real. I hope you two do get engaged one day. And I believe you will one day. But I think you also need to recognize that what you have been given in stability-wise is a man that's wise enough to know that there's a lot more steps we need to take before we get to that. And I think that
Because he
should
could have been a man who rushed into
be
system.
because I would be nervous if you had a man rushing into it just
I
because
just
you wanted to.
said that, bro. It could be different. He could have rushed into it and it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I just said that too. That's crazy.
Because what people don't realize is that that piece of paper, yes, might be like we got a piece of paper, but it comes with a whole bunch of new stuff that you ain't even.
Because I ain't gonna lie, marriage is like, it's the title around it. It's like you gonna be with that person through anything. Like anything happen, you gotta be by that person, be with that person type shit. So it's like, you gotta really like think about it before you even get on that one knee and like propose. Cause like once you get on that knee, it's over. I ain't gonna say it's over, but like you got a lot of work to
Even
do
thought
with
about
that.
it yet.
You know what I'm saying? So,
We got married people in here? No, so he's talking about no. We're not talking about you. Don't worry, you ain't get married. Don't worry. Any other married people in here? Raise your hand. Married? Doesn't marriage come with a whole set of stuff that you didn't even realize? So what I'm trying to say to you is at least he's trying to say let's be patient with it while also still showing up, while still taking the time to make sure that y'all are there, understanding. I mean, at 23, and I'm giving both of you your flowers. I'm giving you your flowers right now. But at 23, for you to have your trauma and him to still be respectful, 24, to have your trauma without being touched and saying, I'm willing to go months because I love you. I mean, that just shows the respect and care that he has for you. And it's like, okay, let's give each other more grace. Let me be there for you. I mean, because you rush into something that you don't need right now. What I do think you two all need is some dates.
Oh, yeah,
I think y'all need to be,
yeah.
I think y'all need to be young again. I think that's what y'all need at 23 and 24. I think with all these responsibilities and everything y'all doing, I think y'all need to be out having some fun. I heard my producer told me that like one of your biggest things was you want a picnic date.
Yeah.
These are simple things that you can do. So instead of asking for an engagement of marriage, ask for more engagement between you two.
Okay. That was tea.
You hear what I'm
Just
saying?
don't have a clue.
Because that is what something y'all can work on that's actually gonna build the strength, have you feeling more loved, have you feeling like, oh, I'm not in these walls feeling trapped. Okay, so y'all need to go on some dates. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you some money so I can give you some dates, okay? Y'all go on some dates. I'm gonna pay for a date. I'm paying for a date. I'm paying for a date. Because there can't be no more excuses. I'm gonna give y'all a little something so you can pay for some childcare so somebody can watch the kids.
Hey,
And then y'all can go on some dates, and
that's
I'm gonna make sure it's enough because I need y'all to go on
SWO.
2 dates because I feel 2 dates, then y'all can get a pattern, a rhythm of it. So y'all both happy now. You ready to go out? I know you ready to go out. I see how fly you walked out here. All right, thank you. You ready to be out and be seen? You fly too. Listen, they need to go out, right? Thank you. I see it. Y'all the cute little couple, right? I see it. We all see it. We all see it. Y'all gonna be okay. Just give each other grace and just engage, all right? Engage, all right?
For real though.
All right, y'all take care. I'm gonna keep checking up on y'all. Y'all gonna be good. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back.
And like that was a good little episode. I ain't gonna lie. He's a good host too, bro. I'm saying great host. We couldn't get to the comments though, man. People love making kids, but be so scared of marriage. It's insane. I mean, hey, some things happen like that, you know. She making the man at the wrong time. So he's afraid that they're committing to a marriage, but not the commitment of having 5 kids. She needs to tell him no rush to marry me, but my uterus is shutting the fuck down. That's crazy. But yeah, it was a cool little video. W host, he paying for 2 dates. That's cool. Well, hope y'all like the video, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro. Niggas just bit the fuck out.